I am a child psychiatrist, and there is something very off about the kid I am treating. To say Ethan was the smartest 12-year-old I've ever met would be an understatement. According to his school records, his first stroke of genius hit around the time he was in second grade when he multiplied 3-digit numbers in his head, while the other kids were just learning to add using their fingers. He has always been fascinated by mathematics, particularly probability, which wasn't even covered in the syllabus yet. His teacher immediately requested Ethan's parents to consider him skipping a few grades, maybe even take a few tests to see if he was a genius. The Jones were against that idea completely. They just thought it would be too much work in their already hectic life. However, the absolute lack of attention or love from Ethan's parents isn't the reason why he is in my office every day at 4 p.m. sharply. Frankly, I don't think that bothers him. He's not all too popular in school either, considering no kid wants to be friends with a know-it-all that could predict the outcome of Monopoly with the help of some probability. That's not what we're addressing here either. Ethan has been sent to me because he was the only one present at the crime scene when his 19-year-old babysitter Kristen was brutally murdered by the serial killer who had escaped from jail a couple of weeks ago and was on a killing spree. Well, he wasn't exactly a witness, because while Kristen's head was being battered with a hammer, Ethan was too busy counting the tiles on the bathroom floor. It was unfortunate, really, but fate would have it that Kristen met the pattern of this rogue killer's previous victims. The Joneses returned home to a bloody corpse in the middle of their living room, and their young boy seated on a chair in the dining hall playing on his iPad. It was Mrs. Jones that believed her son required a psychiatrist, given God knows what he might have witnessed that evening. She wanted to ensure if he was still normal. My sessions with Ethan haven't really been all that fruitful. I tried to keep the conversation going many times, but all I'd get in return were a few shrugs and maybe a half-hearted yay now and then. Today, however, I decided to dive right in and talk about that gruesome evening. It was a dark time for the entire town, you know, I spoke. The police didn't see it coming, nobody did. What were the chances? I did. A voice, a sentence. That was a breakthrough for me. What's that? I had seen the man come to our house and stare every evening for a week. Ethan spoke. Who? I pressed. The bad man who killed Kristen. I would see him from the bedroom window. I knew the police were looking. I saw the news, and I knew he was going to do something bad. I also knew he would have done it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, because that's when mom and dad don't come home for a long time. Ethan continued. The chances were 2 out of 7. I felt a chill go down my spine. It was peculiar to see a child talk about such an event with not even a hint of remorse. Why? I began. Why didn't you say anything? You could have saved her life. Kristen never liked when I spoke about math. She called it weird, Ethan replied. Besides, I wanted to see if I was right.